North Dakota is located in the northern Midwest of the United States and lies on the North American tectonic plate. North Dakota has three dominant landforms and regions, beginning with the Red River Valley in the eastern part of the state. The Red River flows across the ancient glacial lakebed of Lake Agassiz, which at one time was the largest lake in the world. The area has rich soils left over from the silt of Lake Agassiz, but is very flat and prone to flooding. Moving westward across the state, the next dominant landform is the Missouri Plateau. The Missouri Plateau is covered in rolling hills, lakes, stream valleys, and moraines, landscapes indicative of its glacial history. The most dominant landform of North Dakota is the Great Plains, which covers roughly half of the state. The region is hilly, contains rich mineral deposits, and also includes North Dakota's most famous geologic feature, the Badlands. The North Dakota Badlands feature exposed surfaces of stone and clay that erosion has shaped into various formations such as buttes, canyons, and mesas. Theodore Roosevelt National Park was established in 1978 to preserve this landscape and allow people to visit and view the formations. Badlands are formed through two main processes, deposition and erosion. Layers of mineral material are deposited over time, and as the natural environment of the area changes, different types of materials are deposited. This results in the distinct layers of sediment, which are later revealed by erosion and offer a good example of the law of superposition. North Dakota is threatened by many natural hazards, such as earthquakes and tornadoes, but the most common is flooding. Many areas of North Dakota are particularly prone to flooding because of how flat the Red River Valley floodplains are. The Red River tends to flood annually and can occasionally have devastating floods because the river flows northward. As winter snows thaw in early spring, the melt-off waters in the north can combine with runoff waters from more southern areas of the valley and create large-scale floods. While flooding is North Dakota's greatest natural hazard, other environmental issues are present, such as fracking in the Bakken Formation in the northwestern portion of the state. Hydraulic fracturing, or fracking, is the process of drilling and injecting fluid into the ground at a high pressure in order to fracture shale rocks to release natural gas inside, and is a highly controversial issue in North Dakota. The fracking industry is currently booming in North Dakota, as can be seen in this photo from space of nighttime light exposure, which shows lights from oil rigs and fiery flares of natural gas. However, fracking can contaminate ground and surface water, contributes to air pollution, and has been linked to increases in low-magnitude earthquakes and seismic activity in some areas of the country. The fracturing of the ground and lubrication with water can cause hidden faults to slip and cause minor earthquakes. However, North Dakota does not have as many old faults that could potentially slip, making these earthquakes nearly non-existent in the state. However, there is still the possibility for it to occur in the future. North Dakota can mitigate many of these local risks and hazards, beginning with flooding. Much of the damage caused by flooding can be avoided by constructing levees, creating more green surface to reduce runoff, and by educating the public on safe areas to build along the floodplains. As for fracking, it is important that the process is run correctly, under well-defined guidelines and restrictions, to reduce environmental impact and possibilities for spills. Limiting where fracking can be done would also help protect certain parts of the landscape and environment. Overall, North Dakota is a very scenic state with a rich geologic history and landscape. From the Red River Valley across the Great Plains to the Badlands, the state is full of unique landforms, making it one of the most prominent geologic states in the country.